So I'm making another, I guess it's not even an ASMR video at this point. I'm making another video on the bed. And I just kind of wanted to rant and ramble about MBTI. You know, the Myers-Briggs personality crap. And I remember I first got into that because I was kind of curious, you know, why I thought and behaved differently than most people. And it taught me a lot to some degree. So I only cared about what my personality type was back then. So, you know, I was like, oh, okay, I'm introverted. I like to live in my head. You know, I'm judging. This is the reason why I am a perfectionist, why I'm obsessive about quality and, you know, having this rigid, boring, in my head, antisocial life. And it wasn't until much later that I realized that that's not very helpful. You know, that's just a way to explain why you're not happy with the way that you think and behave and act. And now you have an understanding of why you behave that way, you know. Anyway, I think what I really, over the years recently, over the past, 5 years or less, maybe 2 years ago, since the past 2 years maybe, is if you start to look at the other personality types, you know, you can start to see, okay, this personality type is really good at this aspect in their life. This other personality type is really good at this aspect in their life, you know. And if you're smart, you can learn from it and not just double down on your personality type, but be like, hey, my personality type is just one piece of a larger picture. And if I want to grow and develop myself as a person, I can take the strengths from different personality types to, you know, become more than what you currently are. And it also makes you realize that, you know, you kind of need other people's personality types. You need to work together with people to reap the benefits of what they have to bring to the table, you know. So like if you're working with a bunch of different people, you're getting ideas and feedback from all these different types of people, which can help you at the end of the day have better results. And as an INTJ, that's what really matters, getting optimum better results. So, you know, if you find yourself struggling and you feel like it's too hard to do something by yourself, it's probably because you shouldn't be doing it by yourself. You should be working with other people. So socializing, having small talk, is actually pretty important. It's not a waste of time and energy to talk to random people who don't seem to have anything to offer. You know, if you're like an INTJ person, you know, instead of reading a whole book, we'll just skim through the book to find the answer that we're looking for. We don't care, you know, we want to skip over everything and just get the end result, the answer. You know, we don't want to waste a lot of time and energy listening to and absorbing a lot of convoluted information that doesn't matter. We just want the answer that we're looking for. We want to skip over as much as possible to get to the end goal, the end result, with the least amount of time and energy possible. But there's people out there that they want to hear all of the little details. They don't even care about getting to the end. They don't even care about finding the answer. So for some people, it's the travel and the things that they come across along the way that's more interesting than just the answer. you know. So you find over time, if you talk to a lot of these different types of people, that they have a lot to offer that you can leverage, and realize that there is no perfect personality type, there is no best personality type, and that you have to be open to what other people have to offer and work together with people. That's like, if you haven't noticed, that's how, society usually works. So there could be a lot of stupid, garbage, but within that garbage, there's things that are beneficial. So even if you're an INTJ, for example, and you think small talk is stupid, and you want to conserve a lot of energy and just go after the end results as quickly and efficiently as possible, you can benefit from being open-minded to the way other people think and communicate, because they do have a lot to offer you. I think INTJ people are actually pretty humble in that regard, realizing that there's plenty of people out there that are much more successful, and they don't even care about a lot of this stuff that INTJ people do. So they're actually getting better results, But anyway, I think that's it for this video. Yoshi. That's the whole point of the MBTI, I think. It's not just like finding out what your personality type is, but it's about looking at like what you're bad at, and realizing that other personality types have a lot to offer. So instead of just looking at your personality type, you should look at everybody else's personality types as well, and see where you're lacking and stuff. And I think a lot of people in the MBTI community talk about this stuff. But again, at the end of the day, it's to kind of explain why, certain people care about certain things and think about certain things differently than other people, And it's pretty beneficial, because it kind of, if you take in this stuff correctly, I think you'll be a lot more open-minded to listening to other people's perspectives from time to time, because there is some benefit there, I think.